Blakesburg residents learned about the history of Iowa railroads through songs and stories Sunday. The Blakesburg Historical Preservation Society hosted Denny Rader, presenter of Grass Between the Rails. Blakesburg used to have a depot and a roadmaster in town, and the Historical Preservation Society thought having Rader present would tie everything together.
The depot is actually gone from Blakesburg, but we can talk about William Shea. So we thought it was a perfect opportunity to bring in somebody to talk about railroads, so then we could focus on the life of William Shea and his contributions to the railroad.
Rader put the program together back in 1996 and knew a lot of railroad folk songs and Iowa railroad history. He believes the history is important and everyone seems to have a connection.
They have an uncle, they have a father, they have a relative, somebody that worked for a railroad, because there was so much railroad mileage in Iowa. Obviously, there were a lot of people that worked for the lines. And after they listened to me for an hour, I always had people that, by golly, now you're going to listen to my stories.
He wrote his first song for the program called Grass Between the Rails.
I was so tickled, I took it around to all my musician friends and had them look at it and everything. And one friend told me, he said, well, you'll just write all the ones you need then. You don't need any other ones.
And he did. All of his songs are original except for one, the Rock Island Line. The stories Rader tells comes from research he did while writing books, but also personal experience.
Some of the stories are my stories because I'm old enough to have them.
To those who listened to Rader, it brought back memories and helped understand the history of the Iowa railroads.
You hear the stories, but having someone come in with firsthand knowledge about it and explain it all and then throw in a little bit of music was wonderful.
Reporting in Blakesburg, Iowa, Alex Wilson, KTVO News.